Hey there, how are you? Okay, for this video, I want to teach you an additional method to do EPP that doesn't involve any cardboard at all. So the only thing you're going to need is starch and freezer paper. Are you ready? Follow me. The traditional way to do paper piecing is with lightweight cardboard, but this time I'm going to teach you to do with freezer paper. Freezer paper comes in rolls. So if you have been downloading the template that I provide for the EPP party that we are having going on now, the thing to do is from the roll, cut one piece of 8.5 by 11, which is going to be kind of the same size of a sheet. And here is one that I have done for you. Freezer paper has two sides. One is going to be shiny, and we're going to adhere this to the back of the fabric, and the other one is opaque. So be sure to feed your printer with the paper shiny side up, okay? We are going to be cutting now these templates, and I'm going to be with you on the next segment. Okay, now I have my templates ready. Let me show you how this works. We have our two templates. Remember that I told you on my last segment that we have a shiny side, I don't know if you can appreciate it, and we have an opaque side. What are we going to be doing is fusing the shiny side to the back of the fabric. So for this, we are going to move the fabric to the ironing board. We are going to position the fabric wrong side up, and we are going to position the template again, shiny side down, facing the wrong side of the fabric, and leaving approximately 1/4 of an inch from each side. I like to leave a little bit more than 1/4 of an inch, so 3/8 of an inch, it will be fine. And we are going to be fusing this with the iron. You press the iron for a few seconds, and the freezer paper will adhere to the fabric. Now we are going to trim the remaining sides of this square. Okay, now after you trim the seam allowance on each of the sides, using an stiletto that can be wood or metal, it doesn't matter, and helping us with the tip of the iron, we're going to be folding the fabric and pressing along the seams against the edge of the paper. You have to be sure to leave your iron for a couple of seconds, and then you're going to flip, and if it's still a little bit hot, you're going to help yourself with a stiletto to just put the iron, to mount the iron for the first segment. And then we're gonna flip, you're gonna fold, you're gonna grab with a stiletto like that. Leave it a couple of seconds, and again, turn, hold, and put the tip of the iron and leave this for a couple of seconds until you know it marks a crease on the fabric. Once we have all sides ironed, you know, inwards, we're going to flip the template, and the next thing we're going to be doing is to heavily starch this piece. So that's key. We are going to let this sink in a little bit, and then we're going to be pressing. Don't worry, because this is going to go away on your first wash. But this has to be heavily starched in order to work. And I promise you, your sides, your edges are gonna be as crisp as you never dream. We are gonna let it cool down. And after it cools down, you can safely remove freezer paper template. And as you can see, the shape is completely very sharp edges. You're going to be able to sew two templates together without holding or maintaining it or stabilizing it with a piece of paper or cardboard. Okay, now we are going to repeat the same procedure with the rest of all the templates. I want to remind you though that the freezer paper templates, it can be reused to 3-4 times, and then you have to throw it away because the shiny side or the gluey side is going to go away, but it can last a couple of times more. Templates ready to sew. Which I find about this system is that it's super comfortable. Sometimes I don't like to have, when I am piecing many small pieces, I don't like to have a lot of paper, folding, and it's a little bit awkward for me. This way it goes super fast. The fabric is so stiff with the starch that it sews like a dream, no problem. I'm gonna be matching my templates and be sewing. For the sewing system, I use an invisible feather stitch that you may like it. If you wanna watch that video, it's linked below this video, so take a look if you like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I appreciate you watch. Thank you so much. Bye bye.